know what it costs, but it can't be cheap. I don't think that she want me for me. I don't think that she want me for me.
Bizarre. I'm Mr. Too Slippery. I'm with Sharpe. You with the fishes. Caution sign on my neck. A 6.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Too Ski. Matter of fact, call me Mr. Chase That Cheese. Grounds on my wrist.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sideline. So Johnson sitting on the bench. Here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Tim Hardaway Jr., Joel Embid out there with Harris. Then there's Lamelo Ball. And it's McBride in at the 2. And for Charlotte, we've got Sharpe. Flagg is out there with Kyle Filipowski. Then there's Bailey. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard position. So great to be here on the day before Thanksgiving, whetting our appetites with some NBA basketball, Greg. It gets no better than this.
I'll tell you, these teams seem to be really hungry, right? Guys love winning the holiday games. It just makes victory and that turkey tomorrow taste a little bit sweeter.
Now here is Hardaway. McBride passes to Hardaway. 5 to shoot. Great open look there.
A focal point in this offense, Embid has no hesitation shooting off the catch.
And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. Coach knows that Joel Embid is going to get his fair share of trips to the line, and he told me that's a part of his game, and he's great at it. If he can bait us into contact and still find a way to get a shot up, it's going to take a very disciplined approach from us tonight on Joel. We'll see if they're up for the task. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Here's Sharpe. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Sharpe, the pass to Cunningham. Charlotte, no good that time either. Hardaway kicks to Ball. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Now McBride. Back to Ball. Over Cunningham. And he can't bank that one in. For Charlotte, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injury.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
Ball, no good.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
Here's Cunningham. Banked in off the glass. And that ties it up.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Embid in the corner. Up and in on the layup.
Boy, he is looking confident Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Cunningham. Pass to Bailey. It's hauled in by Harris. For Chicago, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Hardaway kicks to Harris. From outside, off the mark. The Hornets have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Over to the left wing. Here's Bailey. Misses from short range. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Here's Embid. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Embiid's got 6 points.
Embid, such a dominant force inside. That's exactly where his coaches and teammates want him operating.
There's the pick. Pass to Filipowski. Rebound by the Bulls. Here's McBride. Here's Hardaway. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Tip your hat to Hardaway Jr. there, guys. I mean, even in the face of aggressive defense, he stays focused and delivers.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. On the floor now for Charlotte. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Harris. Green comes in for Hardaway. Martin's checked in for Miles McBride. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Ball. Now here's Beasley. Pass to Hardy. Beasley kicks to Robinson. Shoots over Alvarado. And that one hits back iron. The Bulls leading by 6. Clark, one thing about Mitchell Robinson, he has got great rim protection, rebounding, and a nice sense on the floor of what to do.
Yeah, he's a big guy that really wreaks havoc on the glass. I mean, his size, jumping ability, and timing, along with his nose for the ball, forget about trying to keep him off the glass. He's getting offensive rebounds, and he's an excellent finisher, rolling out of picks for the lob. Always ready to get rough inside. Robinson is as physical a presence down low as we have in the league.
Alvarado passes to Green. Got a piece of it. Fast break. Here they come. The finish. Trips down the breakaway slam.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk. No question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
Here's Johnson. Stolen by Robinson. Beasley against Martin. Beasley, the pass to Okogie. Back to Beasley. Pass to Hardy. To the inside. It's stolen by Alvarado. Inside, Johnson. The Hornets pull it in.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
Now, here's Hardy. Pass to Robinson. Here's Okogie. Here's the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Okogie's got 5.
It is a welcome sign for sure. When Okogie connects from deep, it really expands his offensive game.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Alvarado. No good, unable to end this run. So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against Cleveland. Pass to Okogie. And here's Hardy. That will count. And no good on the last second attempt this time. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bulls out front, leading by a point. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
So on the floor for Chicago to start the second quarter. Cameron Johnson is out there with Green. Then it's Jose Alvarado. Then it's Ball, and it's Huff in at the 5, roaming the paint. Back to Alvarado. No good on the triple. Charlotte in the lead. Cunningham on the wing. Headed by Green. It's stolen by Green. Here's Alvarado, and it's sent back by Isaac. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Pass the ball. Puts up a deep three. Rebounded by Isaac.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a step out of his range.
Cunningham passes to Bailey. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Alvarado. Bailey misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Kevin, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Green left side. The three-pointer, no good.
Sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter. Vicious finish by Flagg. Full thrust.
So, GA Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee for that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning. Now trying to translate that to Sharpe.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Filipowski comes in for Isaac, and Terry Rozier subbed in for Cunningham. Alvarado passes to Santos from 15 feet away, and the basket by Alvarado. Alvarado's got his first 2 points.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Sharpe, the pass to Bailey. Now Rozier. Now, here's Sharpe. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Ball's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. By himself. And Flagg throws it down.
Emphatic finish by Cooper Flagg. Boy, is he intense.
Ball surveying the defense. Santos, no good. Hornets leading by 3. Sharpe on the wing. He's defended by Alvarado. Ball against Rozier. Hit his foot. And it's being called a kickball.
Now in for Chicago, Tobias Harris, Tim Hardaway Jr., Miles McBride.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Harris misses. The Hornets have gone 4 of 6 in the field here in the second. Pass to Bailey. Here's Rozier. In the corner, it's Flagg. Just 5 on the clock. Rozier, the pass to Bailey. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Bulls trail by 3. Here's McBride. Hasn't made one yet. outside, Ball. And it's all evened up.
You know, looking at Ball's numbers, Lamelo takes a bunch of threes, and that really helps his team spacing.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Ball. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, looking at the Eastern Conference this season, as much uncertainty as I can remember with regard to the pecking order. With injuries shifting the balance of power, things very much up in the air. And there's some up-and-coming teams seeming to sense an opportunity to make their move.
Certainly something to watch. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report.
Robinson doing the dirty work. He's known for that. Sets the screen, finds a soft spot, and gets himself rewarded.
And Harris wide open. He shoots, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Robinson passes to Hardy. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the half. Here's Beasley. Here's Robinson. Second shot opportunity. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for 1 more at the line.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Over the last 2 decades, Kemba Walker has been one of the few bright spots, Clark, for Charlotte basketball.
Yeah, you look back at his time there, he led the Hornets to their last 2 playoff appearances, Kevin. He retired as their all-time leading scorer, and now they're thrilled to have Kemba Walker back as a player enhancement coach.
And taken away by Johnson. Hardaway with it. Beasley covering, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, looking to score often from there, Harris is excellent in drawing the defense's attention and fouls.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And he can't get the first one.
You know, over time, I think Harris has become really good at accepting more responsibility, and that's part of learning how to be a leader.
Hornets have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Pass to Hardy. Back to Beasley. And here's Hardy. Guarded by Hardaway. 4 on the clock. Hardy, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Beasley for 3. Good D by Hardaway.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Off target from outside. Hornets trail by 3.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Robinson misses. The Bulls have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for them. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
Cunningham with it. Shot to stop the run, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Bulls lead by 5. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Joel, you got out to an early lead. A lot to like in your performance thus far. What have you liked about it?
Oh, I thought we played great. Defensively, I know that I had someone behind me if I made a mistake that was going to protect the rim. I thought we did great.
Thanks, Joel. Guys?
Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the third quarter right after this halftime break.
Ready for the fan at courtside. please. They're measuring up the shot.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Chicago Bulls.
This has been a display of what we often talk about on this show. Unselfish ball movement usually leads to better shots. Now, I could say this. They're generating a lot of clean looks, guys.
Yeah, it's tough. Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
You take a look at the Hornets. I love a new season, new faces, new places. Get to watch the rookies develop. Nothing better.
Yeah, it's great to be back for us and for the players and for the fans. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
Through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Joel Embid with a strong contribution in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
You know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Sharpe out there with Cunningham. Then there's Bailey. Then it's Flagg. And it's Filipowski in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. To Sharpe. With the shot. Chicago grabs the miss. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That'll be just the second of 7 away from home. McBride's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Flagg. The rebound by McBride. The Bulls leading by 5. So, Clark, when you talk about Deuce McBride, how would you best describe his game?
An energizing presence. I mean, he brings great energy at both ends of the floor. He can knock down threes, plays with a real pace and fearlessness that injects energy into his team when he's on the floor. He's a great guy to have out there because he can really produce points in short stints of playing time.
Here's Flagg. And again, the Hornets missing.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Back to Hardaway. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Hardaway has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Chicago. Hornets trail by 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Out of bounds. It'll be the Bulls' ball. Chicago has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce, courtside. Allie.
Thank you, guys. Joel Embid over the years has had some tough luck with injuries. He said, I've broken my face twice. I came back early with the risk of losing my vision, broken fingers. I still came back. I wish I was as lucky as others, but that doesn't mean I'm not trying to do whatever it takes to be out there. Kevin?
Thanks a lot, Allie. Embid with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's McBride. Yes, that goes in. And now it's a 9-point Bulls lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Cunningham's shot is off.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
Here's the lob for Harris. And it goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Ball.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Cunningham against Ball. And it will go, and the Bulls lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Cunningham.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over. and he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he be a little bit more selective tonight.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Ball with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Chalk up 2 there.
Boy, that's a nice effort from Ball in the paint that time, working hard to find a way to get that shot off.
Cunningham against Harris. And here's Cunningham. He's got 10. Shot clock at 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
And you gotta love Cunningham with the way that he's just always under control. He wants to play at his pace, methodically breaking down the defense.
And here's Ball. They'll bring it up for the Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Embid kicks to Harris. Cunningham against Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Harris dishes to Hardaway. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 3 assists in the game. Hornets trail by 8. Now here's Beasley. He has yet to score. Robinson sets a screen for Cunningham. And he lays it straight in.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That's his first foul. Charlotte making a switch here. Holmes checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. A.J. Green comes in for Hardaway. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Miles McBride. Green with a screen on Beasley. Ball no good.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with 2 seconds.
Unfortunately, Clark, Jonathan Isaac has been plagued by injuries throughout his career.
Yeah, he has. I mean, he came in with a lot of excitement around his potential, and injuries have kind of derailed his growth, but he's still an exceptional defender, versatile, and a good rim protector. He can guard all 5 positions, and that's always valuable on any team.
Now Alvarado. 1:24 left to play in the third. Pass to Embid. Back to Alvarado. And again, no good by Chicago. Hornets trail by 6. Cunningham with it. Now Green defending. Beasley for 3. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And Beasley, his responsibility is to score the basketball and help space the floor with his outside shooting.
Kyle Filipowski's checked in for the Hornets. Chicago also making some changes. Buff's checked in, and Delano Banton's subbed in for Ball. Johnson right side. A 3-pointer is right on target. Johnson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Cunningham kicks to Isaac. Beasley outside. Pass to Okogie. Clock at 6. Over in the corner, Cunningham. over Johnson. Cunningham's shot is off. The Bulls leading by 8. Green with the ball. Now defended by Cunningham. From the arc. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Boy, quick reacting that time helps Okogie come up with the steal, sparking a successful fast break.
Johnson outside. From deep, Green. The shot, no good. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Bulls. They lead by 5. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter. So it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And it's the Bulls with the ball. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Jose Alvarado is out there with Lamelo Ball. Then it's Johnson. Then there's A.J. Green. And it's Huff in at the 5, down low.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Sharpe, the pass to Cunningham. Sharpe against Ball. Here's Sharpe. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bailey. It's hauled in by Huff. Driving the lane. And the basket by Alvarado.
Ball has wasted no time showing off his passing skills. A really gifted distributor.
Ball against Sharpe. And then Sharpe with the dunk.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agreed, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space.
And space is what he had, fellas. Soft defense there.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Hornets trail by 7. Here's Sharpe. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists now tonight. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Embid, he's checked in for Chicago. Nance comes in for A.J. Green. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He said, this is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up. He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fairy, guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Chicago making a switch here. Green's checked in. Hornets shooting the ball at 42%. Here's Bailey. Good. Nice job down low.
And at about 6'9", Bailey is good at using that size inside. Looking like a polished vet on that tape.
Ball, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Bulls moving the ball around. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Here he goes. And it's Flagg missing. Chicago's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Green, no luck.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. And the Bulls making a change here. Santos is checked in. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Chicago leading. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sharpe.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls, Tobias Harris, Tim Hardaway Jr., Miles McBride.
Ball against Cunningham. From outside the arc. And it's Lamelo Ball with the three.
The defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
Sharpe the pass to Bailey. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Sharpe with it, down low. Here's Robinson. The slam dunk by Robinson.
Robinson loves to hammer it down whenever he gets the chance, and with force.
Here's Embid. Embid sets the pick for Hardaway. 6 to shoot. From outside. Robinson there for the rebound. Charlotte trailing. And here's Sharpe. There's a screen by Robinson. Sharpe with it. Now defended by Embid. Robinson outside. Here's Cunningham to tie it up. Embid with the rebound. With the step back. From 13, that one is off.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
Now, here's Sharpe, defended by McBride. Here's Flagg, rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
Delivering on the high. Flagg proving he can be the guy in big moments.
Now Ball. Now McBride. Hardaway is screen on Sharpe. Driving inside. Yeah, that goes in.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Cunningham looking it over. Here's Bailey. Guarded by Hardaway. The shot is on. And Ace Bailey picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Kyle Filipowski's checked in for Robinson. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Connects with the J.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Here's Bailey. Fires the 3. Embid there for the rebound. Now, here's Ball. On the shot clock. Now Embid. And that one falls.
Nothing new for Embid here. Going off for a big scoring performance. Par for the course.
And the Hornets call time here. They trail by 7. Guys, what's your take?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game. Making all of those. Putting this game in the refrigerator.
Cunningham. The three doesn't go. And so it's Chicago winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances. Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that'll do.
With it and we posted, most wanted on the mic. It's the immigrant, black and